Hi, Nora.
Hi, Elva. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good to see you again. It's been another week. Can you
It
believe
has
that?
been a week. It was a very, very fast week.
We're going to talk about chapter 7. Oh, but
That's
you know
right.
what? I wanted to tell you about something that happened this week and get your opinion and get everyone else's opinion. If you have a comment on it, please leave me a comment because it's been terrible. I had a terrible week because, okay, my neighbors that are very sweet, I like them, no problem, but they had a baby. Okay, so great, beautiful little baby boy. Love the baby boy too. But they had three, count them, three Great Danes.
Oh,
Three. So, well, now that they have the baby, they have put the dogs outside.
oh, okay.
And so the dogs are barking and barking and barking and howling all night long.
Oh gosh.
So I was like, oh my God. I mean, I get up in the morning and I just felt like I hadn't had any sleep. And I just thought to myself, what do I do? Do I go knock on their door? And you just don't knock on people's doors in the middle of the night these days.
No.
So I thought, no, I can't do that. No, that would not be a good idea. And
Mhm.
then I thought, do I call my HOA? And I'm like, oh, I guess I could
Wait a
do
minute.
that.
Aren't you the HOA president?
Well, yeah, I guess I had to call myself. I don't know, but yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. And every night it's kind of the same thing. And I'm thinking it's got to be keeping them awake and it's got to be keeping the neighbor on the opposite side of me
Sure.
awake.
Yeah.
But they just leave them out there and I don't know. So
Yeah, it's probably an adjustment for those poor dogs that had always lived
yeah.
inside, and now they're just like, why are we out here?
Yeah, what's going
About
on?
that.
Yeah.
I think definitely you should write a letter to them and, put it in their little mailbox or something, just saying, that the dogs are keeping you up at night and it's probably affecting
Yeah.
other neighbors, like you said. Um,
Yeah.
but I remember there was a King of Queens episode about this, and then
Oh, really?
turned out the neighbor wasn't like taking the dog for a walk, and he said he couldn't because he was too busy. And then Doug, which is Kevin James's character, he's
Yeah.
taking him
What
for
was
a
his
walk.
wife was
Leah Remini, well, her
yeah,
name's
but what was her character name?
Carrie,
Carrie?
Carrie Heffernan. Yeah.
Okay, okay, that's right. Well,
So
you did watch this show.
yeah, we still do. So Doug ends up taking the dog for a walk every night until Carrie finds out and, basically puts an end to that. But yeah, it's true. I mean, I think the poor dogs are just not used to being outside
Oh yeah,
and
no.
they maybe they're so distracted that they're not hearing the dogs. I don't know. It seems impossible. Is that their
Yeah.
dog or is that your dog?
Okay, could you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully they're big dogs. They don't have a
Oh
little
my
bark.
gosh.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, that was my issue. And I thought, oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But
Yeah.
but I like the idea of just maybe writing them just a little nice little letter and
Yeah.
put it in their little mailbox or something and see.
Yeah.
Hopefully that will work. So
Well, and sleep is so important. You can't go days and days without sleep and not have it affect
yeah,
your health and stuff like that.
right,
And maybe
right.
people really just don't realize that it's happening, or maybe, I don't know, maybe they're
Or
just,
maybe they do. I don't
they
know.
don't care. I don't
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's been my week. So I was like, oh my God. But yeah, that's been something.
Yeah, that's really hard. I don't know. Luckily, we don't have any dogs around us, but we've had that in the past where there could be dogs barking a
Yeah.
lot. It's quite annoying. I love dogs and I love cats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love them as pets and all, but definitely when the dog is barking, I think they're signaling that they want something, they need something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
what,
But at
do
the
you catch
same
your dogs
time,
people?
yeah, at the same time, it's like I know that if whenever my son brings over his dog, when David brings over, which is a big lab, and
It
sometimes
is.
he'd want to go outside in the middle of the night, and then I think I'm just going back to sleep. I'll leave you out there, but
Uh,
then he would start barking. So then I would like get up and bring him in because I'm like neighbors are going to be, they've got to go to work in the morning.
yeah,
Nobody wants to hear that all night long. But anyway, that's that.
you were
So
being a responsible pet owner.
yeah, that's me. I was being a responsible pet owner. I'm gonna make you a wine spritzer.
Okay, but then I need to really be able to drink. You zoom it over here. You
Yeah,
can zoom or something.
I don't know, something. I'll
Okay,
DoorDash it over there to you.
that sounds
But
good.
anyway, this is my new go-to thing. So
Oh,
anyway, I'll just show you real quick.
okay,
It's
yeah.
It's your favorite bottle of wine. It can be red, white, purple, green, whatever color wine
Oh,
you
guess
like.
what? I have wine in my refrigerator. I have a white wine in
Right.
my refrigerator and red on my counter. I never usually have wine anymore in my house. But last night I had a little gathering, so I bought the wine for the people that were supposed to come over. I'll tell you about that later. And
Uh-oh.
so anyway, I have wine. I could do that. But what's the spritzer part? Because I don't know if I have.
So the spritzer part is anything that's carbonated. I use
Oh,
the Waterloo, which is what I drink, and you can use any flavor, or if you have like ginger ale or something like that,
mhm.
anything you want to mix in there. So you add a little bit
Oh.
of ice. I didn't grab any ice, and I'm so tired I can't even walk to the fridge, which is just right there, to go get the ice. So you just do as much as I do. I don't know, about a quarter of the glass, I guess,
Okay.
maybe something like that.
All right. Hold the glass up. Okay, there you go. We can see it now.
There we go. So you can see it.
Yes.
Yeah, about right there. But it depends because everybody, you might want more, you might want less.
Yeah.
And then, so then I open up the spritzer part
Okay.
because it's carbonated. You kind of, I don't know, it's really good to me. And then you just fill as much as you want. I usually do like half a can. So it leaves me half for like my second wine spritzer.
Okay.
And that's it. You put some ice in it and you could throw some fruit in it if you want, but it's just so refreshing and it's light. You know what I mean? You know how
Yeah.
you have a glass of wine and it's like, ooh, all of a sudden you feel like it's so strong.
This.
Well, this is not going to be strong because it's like you're diluting it. But I
Yeah.
found this out when I was watching an old black and white movie because, as you know, I love to watch old black and white movies.
Mhm.
And the lady went to the bar and she said, "Hey, Bill, give me a wine spritzer." And I was like,
Hmm.
"What's that?" So I had to look it up, and sure enough, this is what it is.
I did see on the Today Show the other day. I don't watch it very often, but for some reason I saw Jenna, and I don't remember who her guest was, but they put like Coke in the bo and no, first they put wine in first, like red wine, and
Okay.
they poured some of a Coke in it, and I
Oh,
think they were using Diet Coke, but anyway, and that's kind of what they made. They made it like a Coke
oh,
spritzer.
yeah. That could be good too. I've
Yeah.
never tried it like that, but hey, why not? I mean, you could try
Yeah.
it with whatever because there's like so many different flavors. I mean, today this one is summer berries. It's all these
Ooh.
different berries, but there's like watermelon, there's strawberry by itself, whatever.
Yeah.
So
That
whatever
would,
you've got in your fridge, you can try.
there you go.
Salud. And yours is on its way.
All right. I'm going to be waiting for it on pins and needles. All right. Well,
Okay.
Um, chapter seven was a little challenging for me. I'll be honest. I felt
Yeah.
like it was long, very long. Not,
Yes.
not that long is bad, but it just had a lot of new information in it. But took out a couple points that I thought were interesting.
Yeah.
And it started with kind of trying to understand who we are, who you are
Yeah.
as yourself
Right. Right.
versus content. And they were saying content means, like for instance, if someone says, tell me about yourself, you might start with, well, I'm a mother, or I'm wife of so and so, or this is my occupation or what I do, this is where I live, blah, blah, blah. But it's not really who you are. Who you are is deeper than that. And so the whole chapter is trying to help you figure out who you are or how to disassociate from content,
Yes.
associate with your inner consciousness as
Yes.
you are as a being and stuff like that. So
Right.
a couple questions like, what is my relationship with the present moment? Um,
Yes.
and I thought that was a good question. And what is my relationship with life, like the state of presence? And we've
Mhm.
been talking about this, like the ego makes you think about the past or the future versus the
Mhm.
state of presence means you don't,
Yeah.
that's not what you associate with. You
Right.
associate with what's presently happening, the present
Right.
moment.
Yeah.
And I had this situation yesterday. This was an example what happened. So I told you I was supposed to have a gathering of ladies come over.
Mhm.
So we started, just a group of us started talking about how to do a game night where we would play certain games, card
Yeah.
game, whatever, dice games, bunco. And
Mhm.
so we've been going to different people's houses, meeting there, socializing, getting to know each other, and we've been trying to build the group just on, some different meetup groups and
Mhm.
Facebook. And so, I volunteered to host this one because three other people have hosted the other nights at their houses. And so I put a lot of effort into, of course, deciding a menu, baking some things. Then I forgot to get any beverages. So my husband ran out last night and got 2 bottles of wine, plus like a lemonade and a iced tea, which I don't drink any of those anymore. There's just too much sugar and all that. So anyway,
Yeah.
got all that, spent money on that, and then one lady had canceled in the midday. The other two ladies canceled around dinner time, and my event was supposed to happen at 7 o'clock. And then one lady came early, um, and she's the only person I didn't really know very well. She had been to one other event, and she was very quiet and sat the whole time. And we were all kind of getting up, walking around the kitchen, and walking around a little bit. So when everyone, and then another lady had canceled a few days before that that we thought was originally they
Oh,
were coming. So
yeah.
it dwindled down to one person coming, and of course me. It was my house, and immediately I can think about like how dare them? I put so much effort into cleaning my house, preparing the menu, getting the drinks ready. Uh,
Hmm.
you know, I sent my husband away to my son's house to watch the football game. And, I was kind of annoyed by it. And then I start talking to this lady and I'd start telling her a little bit about the book that first I heard her life story and she's got some medical challenges and all that.
Oh, okay.
They can't stand very long. All of a sudden she gets very dizzy and passes out. So she has to be
Oh.
sitting constantly, which means she can't hold down a job either outside of her home. And
Mm.
so her and I were talking, and I started telling her some of the principles about the book and stuff like that. And she's very quiet, and I can tell she's thinking about it and kind of absorbing some of it. And then I start to ask her, like, um, this is not going to define you. This medical condition does not have to define you. What is it
Oh,
you?
look at you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I said, what do
Eckhart
you
Tolle would be so proud of you.
Well, really, and I wasn't trying to do it. It just, because I've learned this, I started to share like, what is it you want to do with your life? You
Yeah.
know, if this is not going to define you. And she's like, I never thought about that I could do something. And I said, for
Oh.
instance, I've always wanted to write a book. And she said, me too. And I said, you've got the luxury of no job, being at
Yeah.
home, having
Yeah.
a computer, and you could spend so much time writing up outlines. She was like, I could with all my spare time. And we just really hit it off. And I thought, you know what? God sent her to me for a reason. And
Yes.
if I would have had the other ladies there who I know better and
Yeah.
I'm clear with, I would have spent my time just talking to them again.
Right.
I've missed getting to know her
Yeah.
and
And
her.
think about what the effort it took her to go to your house.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of effort because like you said, she's not well and things can happen and she can pass out or whatever. So it
Yes.
probably took her a lot of effort to go and, trying to work it up to like, yeah, I'm going to go, I'm going to go. And then she shows up and it's just her, but it worked out perfect. Like you said, that's wonderful.
Yes. And I had printed or had stated in the write-up to wear comfortable shoes because our driveway is very steep. So from the sidewalk here up to the house, it's steep. And so the cars really, you can't really park on our driveway because our garages are up there, but it's going to be hard to make a U-turn if you're not using the garage to make the U-turn. Anyway, so her husband dropped her off so she wouldn't have, I don't think she drives anymore. And the best part, no, not really, not the best part, but I bought a tray of Chick-fil-A
Uh,
sandwiches. And I felt bad because she had spent a lot of money on that, obviously. But she went home with them too. But I was just like, of course she's my new best friend. She loves Chick-fil-A as much as I love Chick-fil-A. So it, it was cool
uh,
just getting to know her. But sharing
yeah.
a little bit of what we've learned with the book and stuff it was really helpful. And as we share things with the book, I think we start to understand it better. Just like when we're teaching anybody something, you become better at it. And so,
Yes.
it,
Yeah. It's a good little wake up call whenever you feel yourself or myself going in that direction of, especially not staying in the present moment. Kind of like what we talked about last week, where Sunday night you might already be thinking about, oh, Monday I've got this, and this meetings, or this, and this at work, or I've got to do all this stuff.
right.
Well, but it's not Sunday. I mean, it's not Monday yet. So stay in the present,
Right. Exactly. Well, even
Yeah.
just talking with her, I'm bothered by the fact that the other ladies didn't come at first. And then I'm like, well, wait a minute, I have a guest here. And the whole point of having these get-togethers was to get to know more ladies in the area, to meet some friends.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have somebody in front of me. Let me spend my time getting to know her. and I thoroughly enjoyed getting to know her. But
That's wonderful.
yeah, so it was a really good opportunity. But you can
Good.
see that very easily my ego could have kicked in. And it did. I mean, I was actually thinking like, I'm quitting this group. I am never hosting again because I was bothered that, I put so much
Yeah.
effort out. But
Yeah.
I think that's not what was important. So anyway,
Yeah. Good. Good. You,
yeah.
gosh, you really helped her. I think she's, doing better for it today
Well,
and going forward.
and it helped me to put away my ego and not focus on that and
Yeah.
just enjoy the moment of getting to know her.
Yeah.
And then her husband came back to pick her up, and I got to know him a little bit too
That's,
and talk. Yeah, they were both just a really nice couple. And so I feel,
Isn't that, things always work out if you think of it, like, oh, it'll be okay. But like you said, I can see where you would have been so upset with so much planning and putting things together and buying and spending money, and then for nobody to show up except for this one lady. So you were probably even mad that she showed up. But then it turned out, she
yeah.
was a wonderful lady. So that's great.
It's
That's
true. I
great.
was actually thinking to myself, if I knew it was only going to be one person besides me, I would have canceled because I would have said, like, I'm not going to, go through all this effort just for
Yeah.
one person. This is supposed to be a group, a game night,
Mhm.
so, but anyway, I'm glad that I didn't know ahead of time.
Good.
Probably would have
Good.
canceled
That
it.
was a successful night. So that was good. Did y'all play a game or no? No game.
We didn't. I had Skip Bo on the counter and I showed her how we play the game because my husband and I are pretty addicted to the game and so easy card game. And I showed it to her, but then we got busy talking about life and we didn't even know we didn't play. So, but we had fun.
Oh, that's good. Next
Yeah.
time you guys will play.
Yeah. And she seemed like she picked it up pretty quickly. She understood the game. It's very easy.
Yeah.
So,
Good, good, good. That's
yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah.
That was good.
It was good. It was
Cheers to that. Yeah.
sure. I haven't gotten mine yet. My doorbell has not rung yet. Hmm.
You know those DoorDash drivers, they're always running late.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what it is.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
But
Well,
yes,
I'm excited. 1 week from tonight, we'll be together because we'll be
I
in Dallas
know.
next week. We
I
leave
know.
Thursday and we'll be in Dallas Friday, Saturday, and then we fly back home on Sunday. So,
Yeah.
can you believe it? It's
I
here.
can't I can't believe it either. And I was thinking today I should have just taken Thursday off, but no, I thought I'll work Thursday because my flight is not until I think 7 or 8, something like that. So I'm like, oh, I could work. So anyway, I'm gonna work Thursday, but I'll be
Well,
ready. I'll be
I,
packed anyway.
I only took Friday off too, but because
Yeah.
we worked 16 hours at the golf tournament, I said I'm going to do a comp day on
Oh,
Thursday.
good.
So I'm
Oh,
now
good.
actually going to be off on Thursday. Oh, and
Yeah.
I need to tell you, I had a group that had well, they wanted to lay some new pine straw outside of the office. So I had a group that said, we'll do that. So I signed them up to do that. And then only one person signed up to do the pine straw. And my VP of facilities ordered like, I don't even know, 50 bales of hay to pine straw to do that project. And
Oh.
they got two other people that signed up for it. So there
Mhm.
I am that day from 1:30 to 4, it was 12:30 to 4:30, laying pine straw. And this is the
Oh,
same week we had the golf tournament. It was Tuesday, I think we did it. And
uh-huh.
it was so hot out there. I was sweating and
Oh
I,
gosh.
I was in the present moment during that activity, sweating
Okay.
it
Yeah.
off. And
Yes, you could
I
feel
was
that
like,
sweat.
I felt honestly, I was like, I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry because
Oh.
it was so hot. And the pine straw had I had long or a short sleeve shirt on and it kind of pricked me.
Oh, that's kind of
Anyway,
itchy. Yeah.
but I
Oh,
held it in.
geez.
I held it in. I did.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's a lot. I don't know if I would have been able to hold that in. I would have been
Well,
crying.
well, I
Yeah.
knew the other volunteers. I just couldn't leave them to do it by themselves. Somebody else said, "Why didn't you just let them do it?" I'm like, because that's rude. When they come to help us, I'm there to stand with them, be with them the entire time. And um,
You're
but
a good leader then. That's good.
it was a day. It was
It
definitely,
was
yeah. And I thought, oh, I'm
good
gonna leave
deal.
early then. But no, we finished at like 4, and then I had to answer some emails until 4:30, and then I said, now I'm leaving. It's late enough. So
You're
anyway.
like, now I'm out of here. Oh
So
my
what a
goodness.
week it's been. But tomorrow we're gonna go see our granddaughter. She cheerleads. She's a cheerleader for the little football team. So we're gonna go see her tomorrow.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So I'm looking.
That's nice.
Hmm.
That's wonderful. And today I do want to say is Edna's birthday, which is my daughter-in-law.
Oh,
Yeah, so happy birthday, Edna. Hopefully she's
happy birthday,
watching.
Edna. Yeah. Oh
So I
gosh.
sent her some breakfast tacos and a lemonade this morning, and she's like, "Oh,
Oh,
thank
nice.
you." So I thought that would be, something different, have breakfast. So I
How
sent her
sweet.
that this morning, so she was happy. And David, of course, which is her husband, my son is not here. He is in Argentina. Yeah,
Oh,
trying to
really?
think.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
he's in Argentina, and so he sent her those little buntinis, like a whole box
Yeah.
of them. So she's
Okay.
having a good time eating buntinis. But yeah, I saw the buntinis and I was like,
Oh,
I want one of those.
that sounds really
But
good.
hopefully he should be back on Sunday. He'll be flying back. He's been out there for
Okay.
about a week now.
For business or pleasure or
This is for business,
okay.
yeah, for his firm, not for his
Okay.
actual job. But yes, but yeah, he'll be back on
Cool.
Sunday. Yeah, so again, happy birthday, Edna, if you're watching.
Happy
Hopefully.
birthday, Edna. That's
Yes.
awesome.
Oh,
Yes.
you know what I wanted to say? We did have one comment, one comment
Uh-oh.
from Amanda.
Mm.
And she said that she was, catching up on reading the book and she was actually listening to the book. So want to say hi, Amanda, and we're going to see you soon because she's promised to pick us up from the airport and she's going to drive both these Miss Daisies around Dallas Friday and Saturday.
That's
And
right.
so that'll be so
Let's
much
make
fun.
sure we both sit in the back seat too and
Yeah.
really feel
He's
like
going to
we're
love that.
Miss
Yeah.
Daisies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Two
that's
Miss Daisies.
fun. Oh,
Yes,
I'm so happy
definitely.
she's reading it. I think it's pretty
Yeah.
life-changing. I really do.
Yeah.
It's
It
been
is really,
a
really
really
good.
good read. I just wish I would have read it like 20 years ago, but oh well.
Yeah, it's
That's how I
okay.
feel about
Never too late.
everything. I always
Yeah.
feel like everything I learned later now, I feel like I wish I would have known that when I was younger and was going through.
Yeah, I think we all start saying that once we pass 60. It's like, well, when I was younger, I wish I would have known what I know now. Well, no, you didn't. So, oh well.
Yes.
It's
But
okay.
the next best time to do it is now. So
Yes,
trying to do.
absolutely. We're still here. We can still
That's
do
right.
it.
Yes.
But anyway, I don't know how much time we've got. We may have gone over today, but
We have. So we'll end here, and it's good to see everybody. Good to see you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in less than a week.
I know. Oh,
Nice.
yes. So, everybody, if you would please leave us a comment, let us know what you might like to see us do while we're in Dallas. It can be a
Oh,
crazy thing. We're up for it too, whatever
yeah.
it is. Not too crazy, but just a little crazy. And we might just do that too.
Yes. All
But
right.
we're definitely going to, hit some thrift stores because we enjoy doing that. And we'll see what else, comes around.
Looking forward to it.
Yes,
We're ready for
absolutely.
it.
Yes. And next week we will be on chapter 8.
Take care, everybody. We'll see you next time we see you. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you.
Yes, we certainly do. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up, do something, but send us a comment. We really like to read those. So if you
Yeah,
can, if you have time, send us a comment. Let us know what you're thinking about what we said. Hey, tell me what to do about these dogs, people.
that's right. And don't forget to pick up the book. It's a great book. We're really enjoying reading the book. So
Yeah.
I think it's would be beneficial to everybody and anybody, or listen to an audio. I actually listen to it and I read it at the same time, and I'm enjoying
And
it.
you may get lucky and find it at Goodwill, like Elva did. So hey, look for it there.
Yeah, definitely. I still have my good
Yes.
old tag on it too.
Good job. Good job. Mine doesn't have that. No, no Goodwill tag. Anyway, nice talking to you. You take care. And
You
like
too.
you said, we'll be seeing each other real soon next week.
That's right. That's right. Take care. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye.